Oh, I do apologize. Am I disturbing you?
No, please. Do come in, Mrs.
My name is Miss Alice de Bouvier. I'm Mr. Holmes' new neighbor.
Oh, I didn't have the pleasure to... I am Dr. John Watson. Could we provide you with any assistance?
Oh, she is not the concern, Watson.
I'm... Then, what is this about?
That child standing sniffling behind her. Get rid of him, Watson.
But he is shivering with cold. And he is upset. What happened to him?
Little Tom knocked at the wrong door.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Oh, boy, come in. Warm yourself by the fire. Can I offer you a cup of tea, Miss de Bouvier?
Well,
It is not as though we are disturbing you-know-who. Are we?
I suppose not.
Since you are our new neighbor, it is perhaps better that you know what he's like.
You're starting to worry me.
Well, Mr. Holmes is relapsing. This illness that he has seizes him when he finds himself with nothing to do. He becomes completely asocial. And alas, this is a very difficult, medically incurable case. Now this must stay between us.
Of course, I understand. How very sad.
But there is a cure, if only a temporary one. A thrilling inquiry. Most certainly. If he refuses this one, then his condition will worsen.
Oh, I am still here, you know. I didn't fall out of the window. Very well, then.
Thank you, miss.
トム。違うな、戻ったな今な。これであれか、見つけていかないといけないってやつか。なんか番号書いてあるな。なんかあるな。ロンドンって書いてあるな。それだけでわかるのか、すごいな。全然わからなかったわ。トムの両親は彼に幸福を願っている。青白い肌からは彼が栄養士、そんなん全然わからなかったよ。特殊な仕事に携わると言い残して失踪。OK。失踪したんだね。お父さん探してってこと？
Now tell me, boy, what brings you here?
It's my father, sir. He's missing. I don't know what to do.
お父さんの名前は？
What's his name?
George Hurst, sir.
なんかあったの？
And when was the last time you saw him?
3 weeks ago. He left for a new job. But this time, he was acting a bit strange and angry.
どのように変だったの？
In what way?
He said to me, "Son, I'm out on a special job. Don't you dare move from here." I think something went wrong.
3週間も？
3 weeks. That's a long time.
Well, every day I thought he would show up.
なんだこの資格は。証拠。
What do you mean, sir?
Nothing. I was digressing.
Nothing.
Missing, eh? And what do the police say?
Police, they don't believe me. They say he's just abandoned me. But that's a lie.
Very well. Your address, please, Tom.
12 Dorset Street. The first floor, door E. It's in Whitechapel, sir. But I ain't got no money to pay.
Who asked for money, Tom? Your case seems to be the very medicine I need. I'll meet you there shortly.
Oh, thank you, sir.
ホワイトチャペルに向かわないといけないんだね。OK。
We need to help Tom find his father, Holmes.
そうだね。
We need to help Tom find his
ああ、そうだ
father,
ね。
Holmes.
Brave Toby, the best nose in the British Empire.
トビー連れて行きたいな。お。
A map of London and its surroundings. Could be useful.
行ってくるよ、ワトソン君。R2 で走れると。ホワイトチャペルまで。ケースブックを開く。あ、これね。とりあえずあれだね。人探しってことだね。
These streets are too narrow for the cab. I'll have to walk.
ドーセットストリート12番地 E 号室。
North Street.
ノース違うな。ドーセットストリート。ドーセットストリート、ここだね。
Dorset Street.
ドーセットストリートの12番地。 4。あ、ちょっと待って。はい、ごめんなさい。すみません。12の12、12。13、12、ここだね。あ、ここだね。の、E号室。上か。
'Tis our home, Mr. Holmes.
いい家じゃないの。
Please, sir, find my father.
OK、任せて。
Tom probably reads at night. Ah, so that's why you came to see me. A collection of worn-out and second-hand books. George Hurst was providing his son with the best education that he could afford.
Father bought all those books for me. He didn't tell me, but I know that he pawned his coat.
Tom probably... Ah, so that's...
ここは特にないね。見るもんないね。OK、OK。
A collection of worn-out and second-hand books. George Hurst was providing his son with the best education that he could afford.
Father bought all those books for me. He didn't tell me.
あんたカビてんじゃない
but
の
I
こ
know
ん
that
な。こんなの食べて
Food's
大丈夫かい
running low. It's already 3 weeks since George Hurst's disappearance. Well, I can see the preparations for peasant soup. A clever concoction for somebody with apparently no culinary skills.
美味しそうには思えないけど。
My mother, sir. She died when I was very young. My father told me what she was like, but that's all I have.
I'm sorry, Tom. My mother left me when I was very young too.
This is what the 英語読めないからわかんないね。ごめんね。
Hurst covered his bills ahead of time, thus providing Tom with security and
ああ、
sustenance.
なるほど。いい人じゃないの。
George Hurst's work was varied. He was evidently a hard-working and valuable hand.
The roof leaks all the time. Father used to fix it.
Old clothes, soiled and worn.
紙切れがあります。
Old clothes, soiled and worn.
この紙切れはどうやって取るんでしょう。その紙切れを取りたい取りたいよ。見たいよ。取れないよ。
Old clo- Old
いけた。あ、取れた。
The old Tabard pub, North Street.
パブの名前か。
The old Tabard pub, North Street.
何ストリートって言
The
った
old Tabard
ノ
pub,
ース
North Street.
ストリートね。そこによく行ってたんだね。その辺で聞いてみるのもいいかもね。上には行けないのかい。暗いな。
It's too dark. I can't see anything.
これ使えないかい。これ使えないかい。あ、使えるな。ありがてえ。
A leather satchel. What's in it?
ジョージ・ハースト宛ての手紙。いやー、ジョージ、元気にしてるか？まだ手のかかる息子を抱えながら仕事を見つけるのは大変だろう。そこでだ。この手紙に酒場のチラシを同封しておいた。そこで何か特殊な仕事の置いてを探しているらしい。なるほど。これであれか。やっぱパブに行って、おっちゃんはパブに行って、何かしらもらったわけだね。ちょっと待って、お茶みたい。もうないのかな。
Just some old things.
もうないね。オッケーオッケー。じゃあちょっとノースストリートに行って。
Please, sir.
いや、オッケー
Find my
任せて。ちょ
father.
っと行ってくるよ。
Dorset Street.
ドーセットストリート。ノースストリートを探せ。ここだ。ここか。
There's nobody at home.
ここパパじゃないのか。ここか。違うな。あ、ここだ。
I don't feel thirsty right now.
いや、いや、ちょっと待って、まだあれなのかな、見てないのがあるのかな。飛べるんだ、便利。これが必要なのかな。
The old Tabard pub, North Street. Glue. Probably taken from a wall.
あ、取れたね。OK。これで行くんでしょう。
Good day, Mr. Holmes.
Well, if it isn't young Wiggins. And I see you found yourself a job.
Call it that. I hate it. But if you've got any proper work for me...
Just might be in need of your assistance later. Wait here. I need to earwig to find out who is offering this special job. There's no one to eavesdrop on from here.
The man who's offering that special job has a proper set of mutton chop whiskers.
マトンチョップがマトンチョップ。
Equality for the working class.
I'm glad I'm my own boss. I can complain only to myself. Or to Watson. There's no one to eavesdrop on from here.
.この人たちの話を聞きたいんだが。
There's no one to eavesdrop on from here.
ここか。あんただろう。
That fellow who's offering the special jobs, he never drinks alcohol.
So, the man I'm looking for has whiskers and never drinks alcohol.
Anta, 水だね、飲んでるのね。
Bosses beware. When we're screwed, we multiply.
この人の話を聞きたいな。
Dump the bosses off your backs.
水。 ひげ。
This must be the man that I'm looking for. interesting. Missing person. I should find out more.
The longer the picket line, the shorter the strike.
You see that gentleman? I need you to follow him and report back to me.
All right, Mr. Holmes.
Don't lose him.
はい、了解。行ってくるよ、ホームズさん。
Whitechapel never changes. Dirt and beggars everywhere.
Go, 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 go.
I couldn't pay the rent last week.
Go, 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 go.
Pumpkin, cabbage, cheap.
Go, 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 go. 絶対怪しい。はい、go, go, go, go.
They won't let me pass. I'll need to find another way.
こっちか。
Rich folk feed meat to their dogs. I can't even remember what meat
見失った。
Living costs are too much these days. My son has to work down the sewers. He's only 7.
はい、見つけた。これで右に行くじゃろ。よしこ。
Take a brush and get in there.
Ah, boys from the Bruisers gang. Better keep out of their way.
Stop crying and get to work.
今ギャングっつったよな。
Stupid kid.
こっちから行くのか。あ、違う。
I'll be able to continue the chase if I
Oh,
climb up the
大丈夫。
chimney, but it's dangerous.
What are you waiting for?
ごめんなさい、ちょっと待ってください。
Please, you don't have to beat it.
Go on then.
Okay. そうです。ゴシゴシ。はい、ゴシゴシ。はい、ゴシゴシ。ゴシゴシ。やべ、死ぬ。危ない。
He's still here, that's a relief.
おお、なるほど。さすがに上は見つかんないでしょ。あ、どこ行った？いたいたいた。早めにあっちに行かないといけないな。あ、左行って、左行かない？おめえやるな。あんたやるな。
What shall we do with a drunken sailor? What shall we do with a drunken sailor? What shall we do with a drunken sailor early in the morning?
Go.
No place to hide here. We'd better go through the yard.
Oi, what are you doing in my garden?
はい。生き方わかんねえ。届かない。ここね。オッケーオッケー。今入っていったね。
I know that boy. He's Shoeshine Jim from Chamber Street. He's mute because he's drunk. It's too dangerous to enter.
そうだね。オールドモンタージュセット。
It's too dangerous to enter. Hey Jim, can you lend me your kit? I'm on a secret mission for Mr. Holmes.
Did you fall asleep? What are you doing?
すみません。
I'm sorry, sir. I'm still learning.
そう。今ワックス塗ってなかったけど大丈夫かな。あ、ちょっとあれだな。メタが。 ワンちゃんいっぱいおるけど大丈夫かな。吠えないでね。
He's talking with a cabbie. I need to get closer.
いやでもこういった方が吠えられるでしょ。こっち。これはこっちから行くべきかな。
Alas, the weather's good. Last week was freezing.
I'm glad it doesn't get cold again. I've never managed the cold.
Okay.
I can't lose him now. I've lost him.
うっそ、今見失ってないよ。
I can't lose him now.
状況。
Interesting. What's going on in the yard?
そうだよね。普通鍵かかってるよね。どっか入れそうな場所。ここだ。いや、ちょろいぜ。鉄砲がある、鉄砲が。
Wow, a lot of expensive stuff.
ああ、鉄砲があることぐらいかな。あとは特にないね。
Ah, a coat of arms. It might help Mr. Holmes. I'll make a drawing of it.
ここ入るのは危ないな。とりあえず一回。
I can't see what's inside.
あ、見えないのね。オッケーオッケー。ぐらいかな。
It's too dangerous to enter. 'I can't see what's inside. 'It's too dangerous to enter.
うん、オッケーオッケー。こんなもんか、じゃあ。
Locked.
まだあるっぽいな。ここか。あ、いた。
Do only 2 people live here? I wish one was me. Do only 2 people live here? I wish one was me. Bags of food. I like this house. Time to report to Mr. Holmes. Let's get outside before I get caught.
帰ろう帰ろう。
Wigan's tale was quite unusual. What do you make of what he found, Holmes?
Wiggins did a good job.
Holmes, we need to help poor Tom.
This この紋章は何なんだろうね。何の紋章なのかが全然わかんないからな。
That's not the one I need. That's not the one I. That's not the one I. That's not the one. That's not the one I need. That's not the one. That's not the one. That's not the one I. That's not the one. That's not. That's not. That's not. That's not the one I. That's not.
どっち当たりしたいに。
That's not. That's not the one. That's not the. That's not. That's. That's not the one I. That's not. That's not. That's not. That's not the one I need.
結構ありそうやな。
That's not. That's not the one I need.
あ、結構あるな。あ、結構あるな。
That's not. That's not the one I need.
ああ、いろいろあるんだね。
That's not the one I need.
あ、これ大変だぞ。あ、これか。
That's not the one. That's not the one I need. That's not the one I. That's not the one. That's not the one I need.
お、ないのか。
That's not. That's not. That's not the.
あ、来た。マシュケ。
Here it is. So
No.
this man could be Lord Marsh. Huh. A lord who hangs around in a public house. Let's pay a visit to Lord Marsh. We'll pretend that we're interested in his charitable activities.
これだけ見ると結構いい人っぽいけどな。
Mr. Holmes, you have a visitor.
Oh, just ask him to wait.
I'm afraid that won't be possible. This young lady refuses to wait for anything.
What?
Father!
Caitlin!
Miss Caitlin's boarding school was flooded. Everyone was sent home.
As if it could smell any mustier.
My word, how is it possible that you have grown up so fast?
You'll be staying. Wherever will we put you?
Holmes, I'll give her my room, of course.
What do you have to say, Kate?
You're on a new case? A respectable lady who's being blackmailed? Or is it a love story between a prince and a suffragist?
However did you guess?
You will tell me, won't you, Father?
Watson,
But you'll make Watson jealous.
All right, then. Have fun. I'll go and unpack. Will you help me, Mrs. Hudson?
よし、行くか。服とか着ないのかな。服とか着たいんだけどな。
Holmes, about Caitlin.
Yes?
She has grown up, hasn't she? Don't you think it's time to tell her?
To tell her what, Watson?
Well, about her father.
Never. Absolutely never. Do you hear me?
Holmes, you were responsible for the death of her father. You owe her the truth. She is old enough now.
I would lose her. Can't you see that? She must never know, Watson. Is that clear?
Holmes.
It won't and can't happen.
何があったんだろう。わかんないな。
Come in, please.
邪魔します。
Good day, gentlemen. Welcome to my home. How may I help you?
Good day to you, Lord Marsh. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is my friend and colleague, Dr. Watson.
目が赤いな。寝不足なんじゃないか。お薬も飲んでて。あ、全然わかんねえな。そうだね、お医者さんだね。病気何かを隠してる。病気なんじゃないか。
I hope we're not disturbing you. You are with your physician?
Yes, this is Dr. Reuben Fisher. But no, please, I'm intrigued by your visit, Mr. Holmes.
I'm glad to hear it. The last thing I'd wish is to upset the patient. Lord Marsh, can I just say that I admire all of your efforts in assisting the poor of London?
Yes. It is a war that we must fight. On our streets and now too from my home. You must surely have noticed those bags full of items, clothing and books for the unfortunate.
That is inspirational. At my own humble level, I too try my best to support those in need. I thought perhaps that I could be of some assistance.
I don't see why not. I already have the valuable assistance of Dr. Fisher, who happens to be my personal physician.
何の病気でしょうか？
Forgive me, Lord Marsh. You're looking very pale. Might I offer Dr. Watson's assistance?
That is kind of you, but I feel confident that I can provide Lord Marsh with the care that he requires.
How long have you been like this, my lord?
I'm fine, Dr. Watson. Don't fuss. It's only influenza. I'll be better in a few days. I can feel it already.
It's curious. Your face seems familiar to me, Doctor. Oddly, I'm associating it with Whitechapel?
Well done. You are right. I do occasionally frequent a few hostelries over there, would you believe it? Not that I am a drinker. But there, dressed as a working man, I can approach the other fellows to see if they might be interested in a special job.
A special job? May I ask what you're referring to?
Certainly. Since Lord Marsh began his special education program in 1889, he foresaw that such people would need an occupation of some kind. And so, with or without education, we propose these opportunities to work with Lord Marsh. It offers the less fortunate a chance to help make London a better place.
That's remarkable.
Yes, indeed. In order to truly see, one requires vision, yes? But also insight. And Lord Marsh has believed this since he was a child.
Oh, Dr. Fisher makes it all sound so romantic. Let's close this topic. Despite my title, yes, I have to share my home with these bags full of food for the poor.
Lord Marsh believes that he can help all these poor people.
I'm intrigued by the special education program.
Lord Marsh, hunting with his friends.
Ah, my dear comrades, Lord Collins and Lord Harrington. If it wasn't for this godforsaken English malady, I'd be with those rapscallions right now.
All in due time, my lord.
Last year, 3 orphans were put through medical college. Thanks to Lord Marsh and the special education program, a great many poor people will have a second chance in life. I've never heard of this man. I've never heard of this man. John Strobridge. I've seen this name before. It was on a missing persons poster. I can't quite work it out. Do you have any idea as to the number of people who might owe you their lives?
Oh, don't embarrass me, Mr. Holmes. But indeed, these people have become like a family to me.
That would be a fairly large family, I imagine.
Yes, the list would be longer than any of your short stories. As for how large, well, Fisher is the one who keeps record.
Might we take a glance at the list?
I regret that is impossible. It is confidential. I stand firm upon that point, Mr. Holmes.
I quite understand. We'll most certainly send a donation towards your educational program. I shall take my leave then. I thank you both and I wish you all the very best, gentlemen.
Likewise, Mr. Holmes.
A provision dealing with the paupers of Whitechapel.
It appears that Lord Marsh spent a great deal of his money on aiding the poor. I've never seen so many provisions for the poor, and certainly not in a lord's house. Locked.
Despite my title, yes, I...
Lord Marsh...
帰るか、ワトソン。資料クラブのメンバー入るのかな。いやなんかもうちょっと情報が欲しいな。
Lord Marsh even helps hospitals. Lord Marsh even helps hospitals. A provision dealing with the paupers of Whitechapel.
推理空間を開く。ああ。資料クラブとかいけないのかな。ああ、つながりがない、つながりがない。 繋がらない。繋がらない。繋がらない。繋がらない。あ、繋がらない。繋がらない。繋がりがあるのはあれだけか。
No gods, no masters. No gods, no masters.
狩猟クラブのところか病院かに行ければいいんだけど、いけねえっすか。いけねえっすね。
Whitechapel never changes. Dirt and beggars everywhere.
I couldn't pay the rent last week.
Pumpkin, cabbage, cheap.
New Street. Commercial Street.
What shall we do with a drunken sailor?
Chamber Street. Union Street. Old Montague Street. Old Montague Street.
帰ってきたな。ああ、なるほど。じゃあトムのところに行けってことか。トム君、何か聞いていませんか？
Mr. Holmes, do you have any news about my father?
Tom, not so fast. I wanted to ask you if you remember your father mentioning anything about a special education program.
An education program? No, he only talked about a special job.
What's this box, Tom?
Oh yeah, I just found it, Mr. Holmes. It was ever so well hidden. I've no idea why.
Well done, my boy. It could prove very helpful.
うん、新しい手がかりを発見したぞ。鍵でしょ。なんだこれは。
Wolf Jack. Looks like a military badge. A ramrod to clean a rifle. This oil can also be used on weapons. Tom, does your father own a rifle?
A rifle? No. If he had, he would have shown it me.
I'm sure that he wouldn't have shown it you. I need to find this rifle.
絶対あるよ。絶対あるよ、トム。
I hope you'll find my father soon.
絶対あるよ。どっかに絶対あるよ。上にあるんじゃないのあ、でもないか。この中にも何もなかったしな。なんもないね。この中に銃なんて入ってないよね。ライフル。ライフルない？ないね。ドロドロした液体。
A ramrod. A ramrod. This oil can also be used on weapons.
Please, sir.
This この鍵をどっかで使うんだな。鍵のかかっている
Food's running low. It's all
ところはでも部屋ってここしかないもんね。軍のお家に帰ろう。もう調べれるもんないもんね。
This oil. This oil. This oil can also be used on.
Thank you, Tom.
The roof.
じゃあね、トム。今のところ全くわかんないな。よろしく。
Here it is.
ね、
Holmes, we need to help Port.
Please, sir.
A collection of worn-out...
Father bought...
I won't disturb Lord Marsh without a reason. George?
The roof leaks. I hope you'll...
Old clothes, soiled and worn.
この鍵をどこで使うんだっていう。
This oil can also be used on weapons. This oil could... A ramrod.
あとは特にないもんな。特にないもんな。
A ramrod to clean a rifle.
Nah, no. どうすればいいんだろう。
Just some old things. Just some old things.
I hope you'll...
There's nobody at home.
I don't open the door to strangers.
The child labour law sent your kids to school instead of the coal mine.
Dump the bosses off your backs. There's nobody at home.
Sorry, I'm working. I can't open the door.
I won't disturb Lord Marsh without a reason.
Whitechapel never changes. Dirt and beggars everywhere.
Your two sons were perfected. The little one's only 70.
이까 お家に帰るか。
My analysis table. My analysis table. It's useful for my work. Kate wouldn't like it if I entered her room without her knowledge. My archive. I can always consult with it if need. My archive.
Holmes, we need... Holmes.
助けてあげたいんだけどさ。
Brave Toby.
助けてあげたいんだけどさ。
What can I do for you, Mr. Holmes? What can I do for you, Mr. Holmes?
Dancing elephant. Strange, but it somehow makes me think of Mycroft.
押せ押せ押せない。あんたやるな。腕相撲しております腕相撲をしております。あと一歩がいけないんだよな。このおっちゃん強いよ。勝てないよ。おっちゃん強いよ。ダメだよ。勝てる気しないよ。
Dancing elephant. Strange, but it somehow makes me think of my god.
あれでも攻防してたんだよ。推理ゲームなんだけど、今詰まっちゃった。今よくわかんない感じになってるんだよ。で、街を徘徊してたら腕相撲ができることに気づいて、今ちょっと腕相撲に興じてたんだ。まずね、ドーセットストリート12番地のいい号室、これはやったのよ。やって、まあチェックついてるやつはやったよね。で、トムっていうこの少年がね、箱見つけたよって言って、それを調べたんやけど、それ以上調べるものはないと思うんだけど、で、なんかその箱を調べると、鍵を見つけたんだけど、その鍵をどこで使うのかわかんないっていう。 でもなんかまだ箱を調べろにチェックが入ってないから調べられてないような気はするんだけど。
I hope you'll find my father soon.
でももう調べれるものがないんだよね。
A ramrod to clean a rifle. This oil can also be used on weapons. This
Father bought all the.
a collection of worn out and
Father bought all those books for me.
このジャンル苦手なんだよ。推理物は苦手なんだよ。
This scrap of cloth was used to oil a firearm. Tom, does your father have any other property?
進んだ。
Well, at least I
やっと進んだかもしれない。
I have to take Toby. He'll take a sniff of the oil.
やれるものが少なくてね、今。やった、ちょっと進んだかもしれない。あ、やっと進んだ。ライフルをあるっていうのは分かってるんだよ。お、オッケーオッケー。トビーね。そやな、ちょっと腕相撲に興じたから先に進んだな。関係ないと思うけど。大まかな流れを説明すると、さっきのトムのお父さんが特殊な仕事に行くっつって行方不明になってしまったっていう、お父さんを探してくださいっていう依頼がホームズに来たわけよ。で、そのお父さんを探しに行ってると。パトラッシュ。
Come on, Toby. It's time for you to earn your keep.
パトラッシ
ュ。Watson?
I prefer to visit Lord Marr.
あれ、パトラッシュ来てんのかな。でもなんか右下にパトラッシュマークがついてるな。ハーストの家に行き、オッケーオッケー。多分、いやそれは分からんけどな。できれば5体満足で見つけたいけど。
Search, Toby, search.
Toby, search. くんくん、くんくん、外です。くんくん、くんくん。くんくんくんくん。こっちだな。
It's only a garden shed. Let's go on.
あら。くんくんくんくん。こっちです。ここです。
What's in there? Nothing that could interest me. People use this cellar for storage. Pile of rubbish. Just some old things. Ordinary storage.
Tom の写真がある。バッグ。
Tom's photograph. Let's try to get inside.
留め金を持ち上げて、ちょっとやり方わかんないからとりあえず。ああ、なんかよくわかんないけど開いたな。が出てきたぞ。
Let's compare this list with the evidence that we found earlier. This is the list of selected participants for October's special education program. According to this poster, John Strobridge is missing. Let's compare them with people from Hearst documents.
いないね。ウィリアム・サッチャー。レジナルド・ステープル。 ジョン・ストロブレッジ。消えるのか。これか。トーマス・ケリー、ウィリアム・サッチャー。全員 S 班に入ってるな。今までの過程は保存されません。ということ。パトリック・ターナーでしょう。そういうことね。オッケーオッケー。で、パトリック・ターナーは、ターナーでしょ。トーマス・ケリー、ウィリアム・スッチャー。
All the people in Marsh's document are marked and dated in George Hurst's files. News clippings on Lords in the education program. Why are they here? There was something on the stand.
.あれだね、軍人として行ったけど仕事が見つからねえんですって感じか。
Just rubbish. There was something on the stand.
マガジンだもんね。
This case must have been full of cartridges. There was something on the stand. There was a rifle here. George Hurst took it with him.
Okay, okay.
A map of Epping Forest.
Ah, いっぱい増えた。うん。なんかつながりの、つながった。ああ、つながった。ああ、つながった。やっぱつながってきる。ああ、つながった。ああ、つながった。ああ、つながった。あとこれだけか。いや、俺もあれだよ。これに沿ってるだけだよ。ミッションってところに沿ってやってるだけだよ。そうだね。暴力的な。多分帰らない覚悟だったんだろうな。お家に忍び込むのか。この辺はよくわかんないな。オッケーオッケー。忍び込もう。ウィッ。
Holmes, what are you doing here? What are you planning?
A mission of my own. You must play the role of the conscientious doctor while I sneak inside Marsh's house. That's the only way of helping little Tom.
This is not the best way to sneak in.
さあ、どっから忍び込もうか。あそこはダメだな。 こダメだね。またこれか。で、次2番目かな。OK。
How can I help you?
I came to visit Lord Marsh.
What for?
I would very much like to see Lord Marsh, if you please.
どうすればいいの？どうすればいいんだ？これ、え？
Mr. Holmes? What are you doing here? How can I help you?
I came to visit Lord Marsh.
What for?
I would very much like to see Lord Marsh, if you please.
これ終わるんだ。
Oh, you're so clumsy. Can you please not?
I have to visit Lord Marsh and offer him my services.
Fisher, please allow Dr. Watson to enter.
Good job, Watson.
すまんな、ワトソン。
Lord Marsh is a keen hunter.
さあ、今のうちにいろいろ調べないと。感謝されてるよ。あれ、もうダメなのか。まだ見たいのがあったのに。
I can hide here. Lord Marsh is a keen hunter. Lord Marsh is a keen hunter.
ここはこれだけだね。ここもうちょい見たかったな。もう見れんか。
Let's see how hard to crack this safe is.
Doctor, it appears that you were impatient to pay me another visit.
Indeed. Will you allow me to examine you? A second opinion, so that the great Lord Marsh does not become the late Lord Marsh.
Well, since you put it that way, very well.
Shall I retire to your office, Lord Marsh?
No, please, Doctor. I insist that you stay. I shall need your assistance.
Will you break anything else?
I'll try my best.
やばい、来る。これ戻さなくていいのかい。
Mr. Holmes? What are you doing here?
今隠れようとしたのに。
Will you break anything else?
I'll try my best.
戻さないと見つかっちゃうんじゃないか。バレてない。バレてないわ。音が聞こえる場所まで動かして、はいはい。2だね。1だね。10。あ、それでいいの？
November 7th. This means that the meeting is planned for today.
ぐらいかな。ないよね。OK。グランストーンホーク。
I have to finish my search of the office. I have to finish my search of the office.
まだ調べるものがあるのか。調べれるわ、ここ。あ、でも特にないのか。Okay.
I'd suggest that your current weakness is perhaps more than a simple case of influenza, Lord Marsh.
Where might your companion be, Dr. Watson?
Oh, he's busy poking his nose into other people's business, I'm sure.
My lord, I'm sorry to interrupt, but I must remind you about your meeting.
Is it already time? My apologies, Dr. Watson, but we are expected elsewhere. Might we offer you a lift?
You are going out? I'm not sure that's wise in your condition.
I value your opinion, but misery never rests, and I am needed.
Well, do please take good care of yourself, Lord Marsh. I'll send you my diagnosis, Dr. Fisher.
Thank you, Dr. Watson. Farewell.
.分析と場所検索ね。OK。
Holmes, come here. This is serious.
どうしたの?
Watson, what are you doing at my table?
I just need to check one thing about Lord Marsh. My intuition tells me that Lord Marsh is hiding something about his disease. His cough, in addition to his fever and his usage of strong painkillers, leads me to believe that he is seriously ill. Let's study it more closely. Sputum with tiny drops of blood. I could take a sample and examine it under the microscope. I need to take a sample of it using the glass rod. Let us apply chemicals to color the sample. I need a pipette.
Pipette. Pipette. これか。どれつければいいんだろう。ブルーにしとく?
This chemical should be applied third. Now, let's examine the colored sample under the microscope.
Okay.
I need a sample first.
Ah, okay. .黒いのは特にないんだね。 いやー、明らかおかしいのがあるな。なんかな。
Mycobacterium. It appears that Lord Marsh is seriously ill. Holmes, this is no longer a laughing matter. It is just as I feared. Lord Marsh is suffering from tuberculosis.
You don't say.
Yes, I do say. And Holmes, he will die if he is not transferred to a sanatorium as soon as possible.
And yet both Lord Marsh and Dr. Fisher are doing their best to hide this fact. How interesting.
But why?
Why indeed, Watson?
Oh, but... Oh, dear God. You don't think that Lord Marsh contracted tuberculosis while aiding the poor? How terrible. I have a commitment that I can't possibly cancel. Holmes, during my absence, please be extremely careful. This disease is highly contagious. And remember that we have women at home.
Thank you, Miss Alice. Until later.
I'll see you soon, Caitlin.
Where have you been?
Our neighbour lent me a book. She is so kind. I think she likes you.
I doubt that.
How is your investigation going?
It's going. Dracula?
Yes, it's school. Did you know?
Well, well.
Cheese. 新聞じゃねえな、百科事典。いやー、百科事典でもないな。建築。
That's not the. That's not the. That's not. That's not. That's not the one.
おお、違うか。
That's not the one. That's not. That's not the one I need.
チーズとかじゃないもんな、絶対。
That's not the one I need.
Here it is.
見っけた。
Cranston's Oak is in Epping Forest. That's the place indicated on George Hurst's map.
This is so romantic.
よかったね。
Let's try to find the place from the hand-drawn map.
この中にあるのかい？これはなかなかこの辺か。
Here it is. Drat. I'll need to hurry if I want to find out what's going on at the forest.
Father, that boy Wiggins, does he come here very often?
He helps occasionally in some of my cases. Why do you ask?
I'd like to talk to him.
Talk to him?
Father, back at school there are only girls to talk to, and they are so boring. I'm sure Wiggins has lots of exciting stories to tell about his life in London. It would be so romantic.
Oh, Kate, I know what you're like. You'll terrify him. He won't dare to come back here again.
Is that what you think? I love it.
Oh, Kate.
I'll leave you alone now.
なんか赤くなった。あ、繋がった。あ、なるほど。そういう感じで繋がっていくんだね。これで最初に繋がるのか。
Let's see how long you can stay alive.
隠れる。ない。隠れる。危ない。危ない。あ、痛い。トラパザミ。トラパザミ。隠れる。危ない。隠れる。危ない。隠れる。危ない。隠れる。 あいつの命中率も大したことねえな。痛いちょうどいいし。
Where is he?
He was poor. He was poor. This man was killed recently. The body is still warm.
Find him, boys. Find him.
殺されてるじゃないか。めっちゃ詰めてきてる距離。あいつ壁を貫通して撃ってきてるな。やるな。
Hungry today.
こっち。ばいばいばいばいばいばいばいばいばいばいばいばいばいばい。痛い痛い痛い痛い痛い。
I like to call this the swamp of this.
ブクブクブクってなってる。安全な道筋。ちょっと待って、ちょっと待って、ちょっと待って、撃たないで、撃たないで。こうか。なるほど。急げ、急げ。撃たれたら死ぬ、撃たれたら死ぬ。結構。撃たないで。撃たないで。危ない。あ、危ない。まずこっちから左に行くじゃろ。ゴー。 立たないで。痛い。危ない。ちょっと待って。あれこっちなかったっけ？こっち。で一回隠れる。こっち。で一回隠れる。こっち。一回隠れよう。隠れる。まず早いな、来るの。
He was killed by a shot to the forehead. My health is deteriorating. I need to dress my wound. I can hide here. I can hide here. The Quartermain Club. This will help. Someone's coming. I better hide.
It's okay.
Breathe, Lord Marsh. It's almost over.
Who are you?
George Hurst from the 1st Lovett Scouts, here to deliver justice.
An old soldier. How ironic. Did we refuse you on our special education program?
It's true, I was refused. An old wounded soldier is useless to you, but he can still be dangerous.
We hunted a lot in these woods, but I didn't expect to become the prey. I have lived a grand life without any limits set by others. I will die a happy man, so you won't see me begging you, festering wretch.
Prepare to meet your maker.
風向けるんだね。
George, lower your rifle, please, for Tom's sake.
Holmes! My, an almost worthy opponent.
Tom? My Tom? If you've endangered my lad in any way, you will pay dearly.
I assure you that Tom is safe in London with a well-trusted friend. And now, it's time to end this.
By all means.
George Hurst, you have killed enough people. Your insanity ends today. Drop your gun. You may have wounded me, but I won't miss you.
If I ever had you in my aim, I wouldn't have merely wounded you.
Oh, the best detective in England.
Detective, take a look here.
Oh! This is how you became sick, Lord Marsh. The beheading of your victims who were suffering from tuberculosis was what infected you. Poetic justice. I was wrong.
The best detective in England.
Enough! You'll die here, Lord Marsh, and you'll die slowly.
Mr. Hurst, you've already served brutal justice to Lord Harrington and I hope Lord Collins and Dr. Fisher. Taking that into consideration, you may as well kill Lord Marsh and end the Quartermain Club completely. No loose ends.
「別の結論を出す」へえ。別の結論を出してみようか。
George, lower your rifle, please, for Tom's sake.
Holmes! My, an almost worthy opponent.
Tom? My Tom? If you've endangered my lad in any way, you will pay dearly.
I assure you that Tom is safe in London with a well-trusted friend. And now, it's time to end this.
By all means.
George Hurst, your bloodlust ends today. You should have been apprehended weeks ago, before you killed Strobridge out of jealousy. Drop your gun. You may have wounded me, but I won't miss you.
If I ever had you in my aim, I wouldn't have merely wounded you.
Oh, the best detective in England.
Detective, take a look here.
This is how you became sick, Lord Marsh. The beheading of your victims who were suffering from tuberculosis was what infected you. Poetic justice. I was wrong.
The best detective in England.
Enough! You'll die here, Lord Marsh, and you'll die slowly.
I understand your view, Mr. Hurst. I really do, but I couldn't allow you to continue.
まあ、一番最初に戻ろうか。一番最初の選択にして終わるか。
George, lower your rifle, please, for Tom's sake.
Holmes! My, an almost worthy opponent.
Tom? My Tom? If you've endangered my lad in any way, you will pay dearly.
I assure you that Tom is safe in London with a well-trusted friend. And now, it's time to end this.
By all means.
George Hurst, you have killed enough people. Your insanity ends today. Drop your gun. You may have wounded me, but I won't miss you.
If I ever had you in my aim, I wouldn't have merely wounded you.
Oh, the best detective in England.
Detective, take a look here.
This is how you became sick, Lord Marsh. The beheading of your victims who were suffering from tuberculosis was what infected you. Poetic justice. I was wrong.
The best detective in England.
Enough! You'll die here, Lord Marsh, and you'll die slowly.
Mr. Hurst, you've already served brutal justice to Lord Harrington and I hope Lord Collins and Dr. Fisher. Taking that into consideration, you may as well kill Lord Marsh and end the Quartermain Club completely. No loose ends.
いやー、なんとかクリアできたな。結論は間違ってたみたいやけど。よし、じゃあこれで1話終了ということで、お疲れ様でした。